Hi, I'm Ross Neag, Chicago Building Inspections, and I'm with John Baethke, Baethke & Sons Plumbing, pretty much the best plumber I know in the city of Chicago. Today, we swapped out water filters, and it was more out of convenience than it was out of function. We had an old charcoal canister, which was great for overall drinking water quality, but it just wasn't grabbing enough solids. So we pulled this big guy out. It was kind of a real pain in the you-know-what to maintain. You have to drain it out every 3 or 4 years of the activated charcoal and the gravel on the bottom. And we put in a super slick new spin-on cartridge filter. And I'll let John kind of walk us through what this is going to help us with in terms of our water quality.
Okay, so initially, again, we went from just carbon to a 2-filter system where you've got a pre-filter to take out sediment prior to the second filter, which is carbon. So you're taking both solids and the VOCs, chlorine, lead out of the water system. Far superior to what we had in here with more filtration.
And what's nice about this is this has 1-inch ports, so you're really not going to see any big drop in water volume even with multiple fixtures going. Handles up to about 95,000 gallons before you need to spin the filters off. And instead of disconnecting all of this, now we just basically slide a wrench from underneath and just basically pop the filters out. The second filter goes down to 1 micron. It's just a sliver above what's recommended for lead, but it's going to be capturing so much more material. I feel safe that it's going to do a good job for our house, because this is my house. So you can see here, no sweated joints. These are press fittings, which are really, really nice. They save on installation time, even though they're more expensive. What happens is a clamp just basically comes on this and it's motorized and puts a fair amount of pressure, squeezes the copper and the O-ring in there. And these are, I'll let John say, how much easier are they to use?
Well, the time savings is where it's at. Like Ross said, the material's quite a bit more expensive, but you probably cut your time savings for installation by about 75%. So it far outweighs the cost of the material. And it's legal here in the city of Chicago, so it's a no-brainer.
So depending on your water filtration needs, you can do a small reverse osmosis up in the kitchen if you just want it for one point source. You can make a big step up and have everything through your house now have filtered water, so you've got bottled water quality throughout the home. It's a question of space, budget, accessibility, and lifestyle. But we've been really happy with this one for about 10 or 11 years, and it's just time to make an upgrade.
Do you want to explain some of the difficulty we had with the installation?
So what's interesting on this one is each time we spun the filter on, we would get a tiny little dribble out the front and the back. And when we looked at it closer, you won't be able to see it, but the inside of the plastic molding still had some plastic that had not been trimmed. So the O-ring, when it was trying to seat, was actually seating it basically against a bunch of plastic teeth. We just took a small little chisel, we shaved it as close as we could, got it nice and flush, popped it back in, and right now we haven't had a leak. We've got some paper towel and a pan down there. It's been here for about 20 minutes, and it's fully pressurized, so this is the city pressure on this system. And we'll leave this here and check it for the next couple days to make sure the install is good, but so far so good. So if you have any questions about inspecting, inspectingchicago.com, Chicago Building Inspections, and
Plumbing questions, baethkeplumbing.com, Baethke.
thanks for watching.